delicious dessert bars from Ethel's Baking Company. There are 24 scratch-made dessert bars in 6 trays. And what's great is you don't have to choose a flavor. You get all of them. So the first one is the Pecan Dandy, which is the Pecan Dandy is the one that started it all at Ethel's. And I'll let Jesse share that story with us. The Raspberry Crumble is the next one, and that is kind of like a blondie where it has that blueberry, raspberry, and then the little icing on top.
Think like raspberry pie.
Right.
So good.
So good. And the newest flavor is the s'mores. And what's great about all of these flavors, s'mores, raspberry crumble, and pecan dandy, all of these bars are gluten-free.
Unbelievably gluten-free.
But delicious. That's the difference. I have 3 members of my family, my mother-in-law, my daughter, Chelsea, and my sister, who are all gluten-free.
Okay.
So our story is very similar to Ethel's grandmother. I mean, Ethel's the grandmother. Jill is the granddaughter who started this business. And basically, she had family members that had gluten sensitivity. She made a gluten-free meal based off of her grandmother's recipes.
That's right.
But didn't tell anybody in the family. And they had no idea, right?
Yes, and the Pecan Dandy was the star of the evening.
Right.
Everyone loved it. That is our sweet Ethel. Food was truly her love language. She was always making delicious creations from scratch. So our founder, Jill, was inspired by that. Her and her daughter, Lily, run this business, and they bring us such deliciousness. And I always say it's unbelievably gluten-free because it's not dry, it's buttery, it's all hand done.
Well, here's the thing.
It's scrumptious.
It's the butter. The butter is the first ingredient.
Best ingredients, truly.
And this is what the offer looks like. So they're going to come in 3 individual trays. You get the Pecan Dandy, like I said, that's the one that started it all. You're going to get the Raspberry Crumble, and then the brand new flavor is the s'mores. Let's start
6 trays,
s'mores.
actually. So
6 trays.
So you get 2 of each flavor.
Okay.
So you're getting 8 bars of each flavor. So it's I love this because you said it. You don't have to choose, right? You get a little bit of everything. So we're starting you off with the Pecan Dandy, the one that started it all. If you like pecan pie, you are gonna love this delicious shortbread, buttery crust, gluten-free flour, homemade pecan caramel, and then loaded with those delicious toasted southern pecans on top. This is decadent, this is delicious, this is great on its own, warmed up with ice cream.
You can see the butter. Right, look at that. Look how delicious, right?
Look at that. I know. This is just, I mean, in our house, this is such a favorite. My husband goes wild for that.
Okay.
Okay, then we've got the raspberry crumble. Think raspberry pie in a bar, hand-done crumble, premium raspberry jam made by jam artisans in Vermont, and then finished with a delicious sweet glaze on top. All of that buttery deliciousness loaded with that yummy jam.
That's got summertime written all over it.
Look at that.
That's like summertime personified.
This is so good. Instead of a whole pie,
you can see the crumbliness too of that crumb.
And the butteriness. I love that you're getting 6 trays, 2 of each flavor.
Right.
So instead of having that big pie, a little of everything.
Least,
okay, the
these
s'mores.
are like perfect brownie size almost, right?
Okay, it's not a blondie, it's not a brownie, it's a s'more bar. I have to tell you, there is nothing else like this out there, not in the gluten-free world, not in the non-gluten-free world. You are getting that delicious, crumbly butteriness. It's got vanilla, it's got honey, it's got that butter and the salt, and so and that really tastes like a graham cracker.
Well, here's what I invite you to do when you get these home, put them out. Don't tell your family they're gluten-free and see what everybody says about that.
They'll never know, I'm telling you.
We did that for Thanksgiving several years ago. Made the entire meal gluten-free. So the mac and cheese, all of the pies, all of the breads were fresh made. It's hard to do.
I'm sure.
Didn't tell anybody. And you know what? Nowadays, the recipes are getting so good that you really can't tell. But that's the commitment that Ethel's has made to the industry, is to bring the flavor, bring the deliciousness, but bring it so that everybody can enjoy it, even those that are being careful about the amount of gluten that they're eating.
I know. This is ooey gooey deliciousness. So you're getting those semi-sweet chocolate chips in there. You're getting lots of marshmallow. And I have to tell you, this is not that store-bought marshmallow. This is made, you know, by their craft-made artisan marshmallows. I know. Warm this up. Look at this. Look at that ooey gooiness.
So how do you warm it? You put it in the microwave, or you put it in the oven?
We microwaved it here at home. I've put it in the oven. I've had ice cream with this on top. But again, it is loaded with all of that deliciousness. It's got that graham cracker flavor.
All made from scratch. All gluten-free.
All gluten-free, all made from scratch, small batches done by hand, the old-fashioned way, just how Ethel intended.
Right.
I mean, I'm telling you, this is just, these are so amazing. I love that you're getting a little of everything.
Blown away.
You really will.
At the difference. And, you know, when gluten-free items started to kind of take on the market, it was a struggle, and in many cases it still is for folks that are trying to be really mindful about those decisions. These are now going to blow you away because you're not going to be able to tell that they're gluten-free, and that's the best part. You don't feel like you're giving up anything.
Well, that's the thing, right? And so if you're hosting, right, it's something everyone can enjoy. I love that we made this beautiful platter here because, look, you can cut these up. This could be that graduation party. This could be that cookout. This could be, you know, the baby shower, the bridal shower. It's something delicious that everyone can have. We've got a lot of summering
to do. The family and friends are coming to visit. Here's a way to get something for everyone. And like when we literally say the first ingredient in this is butter.
We're not kidding.
We are not kidding. It is rich and buttery and delicious.
Decadent.
You get all three flavors. You do not have to choose. The pecan dandy is the first one that started it all.
Yes.
That's got that satiating crunch and texture.
Pecan caramel. This is like pecan pie in a bar. Perfect proportion. You're getting 2 trays of each flavor, and they're cut for you.
And we can keep these in the refrigerator or put them in the freezer?
So these are great on the counter, right, for 2 to 3 weeks. Now, if it's going to take you longer than that, you could throw it in the fridge, and you could put it in the freezer for up to 6 months.
Okay. Next is the raspberry crumble. I keep saying blueberry. Raspberry crumble.
Raspberry crumble, premium, delicious raspberry jam made in Vermont. It's loaded with the jam. These are all hand-done, made in layers, that hand-done crumble, that delicious glaze on top.
And, of course, brand new, drum roll,
brand new. The s'mores without the mess. This is like campfire in a bar, delicious marshmallows and chocolate and that delicious, yummy graham cracker taste all included in there.
They're not overly sweet. They're moist. They don't taste like cardboard.
No.
Trust us when we say, if you have not jumped on the Ethel's bandwagon, then we invite you to do so today. Fewer than 900 remaining now in this offer. It's M98523, brand new today from Ethel's Baking Company. Jessie, thank you so much. And happy 4th of July to you.
Oh, happy 4th.
All right. Continue in the Pride Month. You need to bring some of those in for tomorrow morning.